now we're streaming.
Hey!
What's up, guys?
Welcome back to As the Beholder, where we play not Dark Souls,
No, it's Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Give a few minutes for everybody to get in here. Before we get going, I'll run around and kill some stupid stuff.
That's good. That's always good. So, Craig, for those who were not here last week,
Yes.
can you explain kind of what you're doing here?
Yeah. So, we... last week we beat Godric. And we beat...
No, I mean, like, how are you so leveled up right now?
Oh, we're in New Game Plus.
There we are.
So, we'll be just trying this out, see how it goes. Forgot how hard these land octopus are to kill. But, so, yeah, I've already beat the game. We're going through New Game Plus. We're going to run through, explore dungeons, kind of see about trying to, you know, progress, because I really didn't do NPC quest lines last time, and so I want to try to do some NPC quest lines and see where those go and see how that stuff plays out. I really just kind of mainlined the game the last time I played, so I want to try to get the full experience this time. But so yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Last episode we explored Weeping Peninsula, and we knocked out a lot, if not most, of the dungeons and things on there. We went through and did...
Hey, I got my alert.
Awesome. We went through and knocked out a lot of catacombs and dungeons here in Limgrave. There are still a few more that we could do, I believe, but we did this one. I don't think that we did the Death Touch Catacombs, so we might go do that one if we want to go back and do that. Oh, we didn't do stuff in the Mistwood Ruins that we're supposed to for NPC stuff, so we probably need to go back and do some of that. Like I said, I'm trying to do some of the NPC quests and things like that, and I don't know exactly how all of those go. So I may need some guidance as that goes along, but we will see.
And who are you looking for guidance?
You? I'm looking to you for guidance. You and the power of maybe Reddit or Wiki or Google.
Oh, well.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If we can't figure it out.
Well, Kane, thank God Kane is here. He has some really incredible wisdom to share with you.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
He says, go to the left. Which is wonderful, because I would have told you go to the right. So I'm glad that
Go
he's
left? Okay. We will go left.
Here. Go left. Hey, is just Kane in here tonight? Ooh. Well, Kane definitely was the first one in here. I think he beat me.
Oh, nice.
So Kane wins. So far, just him.
Where is this force spewing out? This fog?
Kane, your boy's not here tonight.
What boy? Oh, Johnson?
Johnson. Sweet Johnson.
Yeah, sweet old Johnson.
He's not here tonight. He says, what do I win?
A ritual pot.
A what? Ritual pot?
Yeah, it's got a ritual pot.
Well, it is 420, so.
It is. Happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420.
Smoke it if you got it. If it's legal where you're at. Or if you're not going to get caught, I guess. You know, you do you. We don't judge.
I mean, we judge. But
Well,
Kane says, blaze it. You know, it's getting pretty close here in Texas, where we're at, of legalizing. I think it's the closest it's ever been. I think it's just a matter of time.
yeah, I think so too. They, the House passed it.
I was going to say, I think the House passed it. Now it's to the Senate.
Yeah.
And, you know, the states around us are legalizing it. So that tends to be a domino effect.
Well, I mean, we want the money too. We don't want to be left out.
No, I agree. Chance to make some money.
Oh, damn it.
What?
I fell off. My horse got a little overzealous.
Your horse is not a good mountain goat?
It is not. Oof. I am not a good mountain goat. There we go. Stop there. A sacrificial twig. Just what I always wanted.
There you go. There you go, Kane. That's what you get. That's what you win. Sacrificial twig.
What? Don't mind me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got a little grumpy. Okay, so now I thought there's a little air jet thing to boost us up on top of here, but I guess it's over there. Okay.
Okay, that's a deal. Kane says he wants it next time we play D&D.
What's that?
He wants a sacrificial twig.
Okay. Done and done.
We will make that happen.
Have I been inside this Evergoal? I don't think we
There's
have.
some
Rock caterpillars?
anal beads is what I thought.
Oh,
but,
yep,
you
that
know.
is also a thing.
Let's go, he says. The anal beads or the sacrificial twig? Or, I mean, both. Why can't you have it all? Both things can be true.
That's
can
true.
coexist at the same time. I gotta tell you, I mean, I really love this move you do with this build. Like,
Yeah.
like the pause and like very hero-esque.
Yeah. Super
Both of
anime.
them say both. What's up, Mike? Glad you could finally make it. Say finally make it. I think we've been on here for a whole 5 minutes.
Yeah. What's up, Mike? Yeah. The waterfowl dance is amazing.
It really is. It's really pretty.
I love it.
Well, this game in general, just period, is gorgeous, I think. But oh my god, some of these monsters, like who thought them up?
I don't know.
Like and I feel like I have a pretty
Like your anal beads, they won't attack you. They're nice, but they also have an eyeball just on the end of the rock.
Is that that is an eyeball. First I thought like it's anus or something.
No, but if you
I see
do
it
hit them,
blinking.
then it will attack you.
Oh.
And
But it's on its eye.
Yeah.
Huh. So they can see inside your anus. This is how colonoscopies are done. Yep. But like some of these monsters, and I think I have a pretty sick, twisted imagination. I can think of some pretty crazy
Weird and gross
things.
things.
Yeah, I'm really good at that. But the stuff that's on here, holy crap, whole nother level. I don't know who came up with that stuff.
Oh, you know what? Do it.
Is
it.
Oh, the
There
best
he
part
goes.
right there.
I love the way he pops up. So
Mike says
stupid.
the Japanese.
That is true.
They do come up with some crazy stuff.
And
man.
George R.R. Martin.
Does he actually write the monsters?
I don't know what he. I
What
don't
did
think-
he actually do? Like,
I don't know if anyone knows what he did.
no one knows. They just paid him for his name to slap it onto
they're
this
like, we need
thing.
George R. Oh,
Hey, Jimmy! Glad to see you, my friend. Jimmy, have you gotten the game yet? Or we still waiting?
stupid bush.
Hey, are you guys playing with Eric tonight? Y'all better tell him to get on. I haven't talked to Eric in forever.
Oh. What's with the smoke cloud? I can still see you.
No, not yet. I haven't. He went to bed. What? It's 8 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Man, he's worse than Gary. Well, actually, I don't know.
Start
Doesn't
now,
Eric
turn my
Eric
lantern on.
works weird hours, I think. So I'll give him a pass, I guess. So Craig, I might have made a uh-oh.
Yeah? What'd you,
I ordered our supper,
Uh-huh.
but
Oh, no.
so I'm gonna see if I can fix it.
Okay. You sent it to the wrong place.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't know if y'all know this about me, but if there's a way to fuck something up, I'll find it. Today we can testify to that. We spent all day trying to fix one of my fuck ups.
Finally did, though.
Huh?
But we finally did.
I think so.
Some fire monks. Oh, nope. Okay. I'm off a little aggressive. Alright, now it's just you, big guy.
That's what she said.
Nothing? Nobody? Oh, somebody dropped me something. There we go. Ah, smoldering butterfly. You know what? Mimic, go kill him.
I heard using your mimics is a punk ass thing to do.
Yeah. I don't need to fight these people. He's got it. Ooh, Fire Monk's prayer book. Good job, man. Alright, so let's get some NPC stuff going here. I guess I should follow this to its conclusion, because I bet there's a grace somewhere around here so I can teleport back easier. You would think. Oh, wait, is this the... Don't mind me. Shh, don't mind me. Do your thing. Oh no, there's just a bunch of regular ass bats. So like the maiden one of these or whatever?
The finger maiden?
No, like they have the brood mother version of these bats or whatever. She like sing. She like sings to them.
Aw. Like sweet or is it weird?
Kind of sweet. She has a really pretty voice.
Oh, I've heard that. On one of your other run-throughs.
Yeah, it's really cool. I was gonna try to sneak up on them and see it, but she's not there in that, or at least in that place. So, no singing. Alright, well, let's go get the good boy first. We have to go. Don't know if I've been there yet. Closest point? No. Jeez, I didn't go over there at all. Okay, so we need to go explore that area a little. Micro catacombs, no. Micro cave, no. I guess I can go Lake North. I need to get more graces unlocked. Can't move around very well.
Hey, if anyone knows how to change the address after you make the order on DoorDash, let me know. Because my driver dude says that you can change it, but I don't know how in the hell he change it. He says he's going to bring it here, but okay. Something about if he doesn't deliver it to the right address, he can't clear it, blah 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 blah, and all this stuff. So I don't want to
screw him up.
I don't want to screw him up. I'm all about these DoorDash drivers. Mike, who I was really counting on to know, says he has no clue. Mike, you're a disappointment yet again. That's what she said. Joking, Mike. Joking.
Oh, there's Hoyt? I don't think that's his name.
Hoyt? Haha, his family was murdered by
My family was murdered by time.
Aw, Mike, no. Don't be Johnson up in here.
Yeah, nobody wants that. That's why we did it without him tonight.
Oh!
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the
Kenneth Height.
Servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator.
I recognize that voice. Do you recognize that voice, Craig?
Grant me succor.
No.
Maybe I don't.
You come to lend me your
Maybe it's just generic,
well, that's
preachy,
very kind.
whatever voice.
Yeah.
No, despite appearances, nobility is no
You act like that's the first time a woman said that to you, Mike.
word of me. Next in line untarnished. I would have a boon of you.
Okay.
I want you to take
I don't know. I've heard some stories about Mike.
to the south, beyond the Mistwood. The knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool and plumb man to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
We are your woman. We will take care of it. There is your little Fort Height, which will take us to where we're wanting to go anyways, kind of. NPC progression, we're doing it. Kinda. Might have to fight a bar. Not that bear, though. Hey, there's him up. I stole his thing. Oh no, he didn't even notice. Cool.
Still a thing.
Stole his cookbook. There we go. We hear the howling. That's what I think we needed. From that guy up there. You still working on changing the address?
I'm still working on it.
Okay. Anyways, there's like a
Oh.
wolf dude.
He says it updated in the app. I don't know how. I didn't do it. I did not do it.
Awesome. Nice. Hey, take your wins.
That was Craig's luck.
We can get in here without getting shot by this ballista. My knee. Oh shit.
I still don't trust it. I still think that we're going to be getting a call here in a little bit because he's going to be out in front of our house address instead of the office address.
I mean, you text him the right address though, right?
I text him the right address, yeah. So I don't know. It looks like the Great Pumpkin King.
He is a great pumpkin king.
And he's dead.
Yeah. Stop shooting me. Damn it. It's not cool. Stop it. There we go. Somebody's chasing me. Oh, it's a rat. Hello, rat. Shifty.
Dude.
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo? What?
It's a shifty rat.
Oh, yep. Well, you know, Tony Romo. Shiftiest quarterback in 20 years.
Throw it down here.
Oh, hang on 1 second, guys. Craig, you're on your own.
Okay. Oh, another rat. Shit. These guys need to stop
Okay, I'm back.
doing things.
So, I don't know what Coleman... I'm at Coleman's mic tonight. And I don't know what Coleman has done to this mic, but it's like got hair and fuzzies. I don't know what he's doing. Got problems, Craig.
Yeah, it is. Wow, that rat just climbed the wall. That was crazy. Oh, ouch.
Manscaping with the mic. I don't know. We talked a lot about his manscaping attempts last week.
With the Nair.
With Nair.
Nair.
Which
Ooh, blue
was
rose.
so odd. That I don't know. But I'm with him. You know, I would rather wax than use Nair. But he was all like, I don't know. He's all acting. I don't know. He's acting scared of all of it. Let's take a poll. Would you rather wax or use Nair? We're talking about on sensitive bits.
Wax.
Have you ever used Nair, Craig?
No, but I know of a person who used Nair on his sensitive bits. And it
Other than Coleman?
Yeah, and it was not good.
Wax, says Mike. It's a mistake.
Nair on the sensitive bits? Yeah.
Nair on the sensitive bits, I'm guessing. Jimmy says neither. He wants to go all natural.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Jimmy.
He's from the 70s. He's into the bush.
Yeah, Mike says Nair is a mistake. Jimmy, you're into the bush, Craig says.
You alive or dead? I fear dead. It's hard to tell sometimes.
You don't know. You don't ever wanna assume. Where's the funny fat guy? I don't know who you're talking about.
Who asked that?
CG Sweet Johnson.
CG Sweet Johnson asked that?
Sweet J. Sorry, CJ. Sweet Johnson. Asked where the funny fat guy is. I don't know of anyone who identifies as that here.
Yeah. We have a couple of fat guys, but none of them are all,
Mike goes, Craig?
Yeah, none of them are all that funny.
Tarnished.
Yes, I am Santa Claus.
I know, that's the first time I thought, when I saw this one too, I was like, oh, it's Santa Claus. It's very strange.
He's Kale.
Kale. He's Kale.
About the howling in Mistwood we heard.
Mm.
In the Mistwood, I suppose he must still be skulking about.
You know, I don't know, Sweet Johnson. Where is the funny fat guy? Why couldn't he come tonight? Is it because he's a bitch?
Probably. What the fuck is that horse thing? Is that a donkey? What is that?
Donkey antelope thing?
No, this.
I was promised cryptic erotica. or cryptid erotica, sorry. I mean erotica. Because tonight when I was giving him hell about not coming, he goes, just about, like, what am I going to do without you, Coleman?
Yeah.
He goes, just read Bigfoot porn, it'll be fine.
Everyone loves a good Bigfoot porn.
Oh, he's got Adelina tonight. You should have brought her. It would have been fine. It's all good. We'll give her some of this whiskey. She'll go to sleep. It'll be great. Joking. I do not endorse child abuse.
We here at Eyes of the Beholder do not endorse giving children alcohol.
Here at the Eyes of the Beholder, we do not endorse giving. Oh, fuck that, he said. Coleman, you should see the office, man. Craig's been up here all day cleaning, organizing. He built shelves. It's incredible.
I built one shelf.
He built,
I mean, it's multiple shelves, but it's one thing.
One unit.
Unit of shelf.
Which is big, because Craig hates building furniture.
A metric of shelf. I don't
Absolutely hates it.
I do.
Anytime there's something put together, I do it, because Craig hates it.
But not today. I did it.
Nope, he did it.
It was pretty easy, too. Like, the whole...
it looks really nice, Craig. You did a great job.
I try.
An absolute unit. That is Craig. Absolute unit.
I am in the unit of measurement. One Craig.
One Craig. How far did you get? One Craig.
I made it one Craig in.
Which
is quite a long
How much
way.
is that? Is that like, I'm assuming more than a Coleman.
Oh, it's like easily 4 Colemans.
How do you feel about Legos? I love Legos.
Hate them.
You do not. Do you really?
I hate them. After having children, I hate them.
Oh, well, I can understand that. But like Probably one of the funnest. I love going to
I
Legoland.
did recapture your fort. Hoyt.
Hoyt.
Yeah, Legoland was fun. The real Legoland was
The
really
real
cool.
Legoland in
Yeah.
Florida, tons of fun. And I'm a real big nerd about it. Like I like to sit down and follow the instruction book and put them together, and then never touch them again. That's what I like to do.
Urge steel dagger.
But our children don't like to do that. Mike says 2.3 inches. That is a unit of Craig, or is that it's a unit of Coleman, Mike? And how do you know?
That is a unit of Coleman, 2.3 inches. Which would make the math about right.
Oh, Johnson goes, I got Adelina some big Legos. I'm the only one who uses them.
The Duplo.
Hobbit magic, says Mike.
Yeah, like, so I don't mind Legos, but I don't know. Our son loves Legos, and so we'll get all these Lego sets, and they're great and they're awesome. He'll put them together, and they look super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then they forget about them, or they mess them up, and like we lose the book. So there's no like you can never put them together again.
Yeah, because
like,
our son is like me. He likes to have them look like how the picture's supposed to look, and that's it. And our daughter is more like the creative, like she wants to build her own thing. So she'll take everything apart so she can build her own thing. Johnson fucking loves Legos. Johnson, you need to go to Legoland with us. It is so much fun. You should take Adelina. Have you gone to the one in get a bucket for parts? Have you gone to the one that's in Dallas? It's not the real Legoland. It's a Discovery Center, but it's still fun. It's a nice little day trip thing. Grapevine. It's not in Dallas. It's in Grapevine. There
we go. Fingers. For some reason, this brings this guy down.
She's not that into him. But, like, they have little cars they can drive. And there's a water park. It's a lot of fun. It's all Lego themed. It's 4D theater. I don't know. It's cool stuff. Maybe she's just not old enough yet, Johnson. Maybe she'll come around.
So, here's a guy. We met a guy.
There's a guy.
Who I think his name should be Blade, the way it's spelled.
Who goes there?
But he pronounces it weird.
With a bloody busybody.
Is it like fish?
Kinda.
Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe.
He pronounces it Blythe,
I'm looking for a man
but it's spelled B-L-A-I-D-D.
fled somewhere nearby.
Okay.
So
Our dude says that he's dropped
offer you ample reward.
our order. Okay, I'm gonna go get our order, Craig.
Okay.
You got
Sounds
this.
good. I'm gonna keep talking to Blythe here.
Blythe. Yeah, Coleman must have made this character.
I am... Okay, so... Alright, we gotta go kill the traitor. We'll do that. Which, he's over there, for anybody who doesn't know, or hasn't played this game. I can't see chat, by the way, so this is a great setup we have going on right now. I'm all by myself, talking to myself. But yeah. We got the Ash War Ground Slam, or Ash Smash, whatever you want to call it. Man, there are definitely some points of grace around here somewhere, and I am just not finding them. So it makes like traveling to this area sucky. That leads to a dungeon. So if you see these in the world or whatever, and you go up and interact with them, I'll just show you. I'm not going to do it because it takes for fucking ever. Oh, I can't do it because I'm being attacked? Leave me alone, bear. I'm trying to do a thing. Talking to my friends. Okay. Okay. Weirdly enough, it won't let me interact with this one. Anyways, usually you can walk up to these press Y, interact. Little ghost comes out. You follow his footprints around. He leads you to a dungeon. Yeah, Amber saw that and we did it. She did contribute that. That is true. Fuck you, boar. Seriously, point of grace. Gotta be around here somewhere. That's true. Bitches. There we go. Third Church America. That's a point to teleport from. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I was going over here, which I also don't have a place for. Just you and Katie go to Legoland. What is this guy doing out here? Nothing? Okay. Fair enough. Nothing. I got nothing. Nope, not a thing. Everything's good here. Everyone's fine. How are you? You said you can't. That is true. That's what you said. It's in text form. I just caught myself like staring at the clouds while I was riding my horse. It's really pretty. Kind of cloudy, overcast. God. No. It'd be... Okay, so to be fair, you were communicating with Amber, so I have no idea what you said. I'm just going off what she told me. Was that you can't do it today or tomorrow. And so I said...
Tonight, gotta see what our plans are tomorrow, but probably not.
Oh, okay, well... There you go. Yeah. That's almost always a no. So, we're at... Oh, I can't pull up the map. Because I'm attacked by flowers.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, we're at the Waypoint Ruins here. I thought you had a thing Sunday. Oh, okay. There goes Pumpkinhead. Cool. So we're at the Waypoint Ruins, if anybody's wondering, and this is where you can find this lady.
I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
Fucking Catalina wine mixer. Sure, we'll learn some sorcery. I mean, we won't use them, but...
So your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will define nature. But one must choose one's master. I was exiled as a reviled, apostate witch.
Over the lips and... No. Past the lips and over the gums. Look out. Stomach, here it comes. Is that a thing? Sure, I still want to learn.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in Glintstone sorcery.
Cool.
But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words.
Can you hear me now?
Never.
Is this better?
Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Johnson, for letting me know.
Is impressive.
Been sitting here talking to me and Craig this whole time. Why is this lady stoned? She looks like she's stoned.
You are a tadpole when it comes to magic.
What's up?
Infantile.
This lady, she looks like she's made of stone, like her face is stone.
Oh, it's a helmet.
So,
Oh, okay, okay.
sorcery
So it is made of stone. And it has like little...
Exactly, Jimmy. It is 4:20.
Shall we start learning?
Coleman's
She's
asking
totally
if I'm
stoned.
stoned.
Our art draws upon the
Joking.
past
If anyone ever watches this and subpoenas it for court use, I am joking.
should not be for the glint
I am
of
not
the
stoned.
lost.
Alright. So we started something with her. Touch this grace so we can get back here eventually. I'll rest it. Why not? Reset aggro.
Legally, no. Are you stoned, Johnson? I know how you like your gummies.
Those aren't really for getting stoned. They're for relaxation. Fuck you!
But when you take it's for funsies, yes. When you take the whole bag like Johnson
Oh,
does,
well. Yeah, maybe.
something's about to happen.
Something is about to happen.
Oh, Craig, sweet child, says Johnson. I don't know.
I like how he acts like he's a hardcore, like he knows anything. Fucking so vanilla.
So vanilla. I gotta tell y'all though, the other night, the group got together for, I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, something with Easter. Anyways,
It was an Easter egg hunt at Porter's house
yes. And
in the dark.
in the dark, which was way cool. I like my drugs like I like my sex, vanilla. We know. But afterwards, while the kids were running around crazy, the adults played this card game. And it was like kind of like a truth or dare kind of thing or whatever. Anyways, then one of the things is you had to act out sexual positions with another person. Coleman got a lot of action that night.
Did.
Coleman, was that the most action you've ever gotten? He goes, oh God. I mean, like in one night. That definitely has to be the most partners you've had in one night.
Most partners he's had in his life. What are you talking about? I hate you, old Vaughn. Oh, I'm riding slow. Okay, there we go.
Get your shit together, Craig. Get it
Sorry,
together.
we're over here by a bunch of anal beads. We're about to fight a dude.
Why are they doing that weird thing through their eye?
Oh, we're not gonna fight a dude. We gotta
It
kill
was
him.
an experience. It was an experience. Have you told Katie about that? Oh, and you did. You made Porter bleed. And then you knocked him off the chair like twice.
Don't say I'm not a man of my word.
You're being really mean to Porter who left that night.
Your prize.
I mean, granted, he probably deserved every bit of
Oh
it.
yes. If you
He
venture
goes, no, he fell.
and come across a venerable black
One time you knocked him off for sure. I think the other time was a little exaggerated.
he'll be sure to treat you
Hey,
right.
Blythe.
I owe you one, I reckon.
Cool, thank you. Your voice does not match your body, by the way.
That's enough chit chat for now.
You're so proper in English. Alright. So we got some stuff happening, doing some things.
And no, I haven't told Katie. You know, there's actual physical evidence of that.
Yeah, I think
There were pictures.
Christian's mom has video.
Yeah.
The evidence is out there. Just waiting to be discovered.
Maybe I should put it on TikTok.
Ooh,
Ooh, our Facebook page, because he never looks at that.
That's true. Or on YouTube.
I don't know. Maybe we should put it on the Patreon. Jimmy, would you pay for that? Oh yeah, nice. Jimmy said Kane might. You're right. Kane probably would.
What are you looking at? Do you want to start something?
Okay. All right.
And with Kane's talents, he could narrate it.
That would be something.
Now that might be something to watch.
Why are there so many lobsters here? Is the one with the lady in it?
Where is King, by the way? Did he go to bed too?
No. Okay. Don't mind me, lobster, just stealing this and getting out.
Oh, Coleman.
Oh god.
Coleman says, so I got and told Katie how I cried about my mom, and then I showed her the messages, and then I started crying again.
Yeah, that was a... Yeah, that happened that night too. And Porter was your comfort and your rock. Why is it every time we have a party night? Not every time, but a large percentage of the times that happens. Is it because you get drunk and then that comes out?
Because he needs to talk to somebody. Because grieving is hard.
Yeah, that's true. Grieving is hard.
And because Coleman's drunk. When have I ever cried, he said.
There was a time playing D&D at our house.
I think that is true, Coleman.
Oh, it is.
A lot of times it does turn into a therapy session, though.
Yeah. We
Even
said
if
talk
you
to
don't cry.
someone, not us.
He goes, oh no.
We are definitely not licensed professionals. At least not for that. Stay away, land octopus, you're gross. Okay, so there's supposed to be a lady here who had her necklace
Where's
stolen.
the lady? Oh, hello, lady.
Alright. Maybe she's in this one? It's not supposed to be too far, or maybe she's in that one. Say it's close to Patches.
Let's talk about most embarrassing drunk stories. Aw, good job, Katie. Coleman said once he was done, she said, your mom loved you and was proud of you. And so was Grant. And I started crying all over again. Oh, Coleman.
Even
It's okay. Oh, I hear her. There's the lady.
Yeah.
It's okay to cry. It's okay to let those things out.
It's rather chilly here, isn't it?
I just said, why would you say that?
But I was accosted by a ruffian.
Because it's a good thing to say. It's a nice thing to say, and I'm sure it was true.
Perhaps that thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only he too is tarnished. If you've any
had a
qualms
weird
confronting
face.
your own,
Jimmy said he just bought the game.
another.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what a blessing that we've met like this.
So,
Should be
I'll show you how to do it here in a second, Jimmy, once I get done with talking to this lady about her stupid necklace.
Johnson says it was nice to hear. I need to let some of that stuff out. Yeah, you do, sir.
So you go in here, Jimmy, to multiplayer, and you press, for me it's Y. If you're playing on Xbox, it'll also be Y. And you put in a multiplayer password, which, eyes behold. There we go. Behold.
Love you too,
Eyes
Johnson.
behold.
Hopefully we will do Sunday. Talk to you then. Enjoy your Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah, the fucking Catalina wine mixer. You know what? We'll go with Eyes Beho as our password. And if you put that as your password, then whenever we put down summoning signs, we can be matched up together.
Oh, it's with all of Katie's family. I thought this was just you and her kind of thing. I didn't realize it was everybody.
That kind of changes a little bit.
Yeah, I thought this was like a date night weekend thing. Nope, he says. Well, I'm sure you'll still have fun. Not get drunk and make an ass out of yourself.
You should do that, though. Just get drunk and make an ass out of yourself.
What the hell is wrong with you? You trying to start something?
Maybe, if you keep talking to me like that.
Ain't going.
Before I crack you in half.
Well, still have fun then, even so.
That necklace, what? Show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing.
Point a Roman candle
First,
point blank at my nephew? That's what you're gonna do this weekend? That's what you did last weekend.
all right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone. Your bloody idea, mate.
Is it Beyblade's nephew?
Oh, my bay.
I know I've said it like 100 times. I feel like we're in Arizona and I'd be like, God, it's so beautiful. They have this stupid game and I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful.
You will only tire by striking this barrier. I see that you have reconsidered. The thug should be resting at ease. I must.
Okay, here's your necklace.
Oh,
There you go.
yes. Thank you kindly. Did I forget to announce? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano
Neat.
Manor. I seek stalwart tarnished.
I think Coleman's drunk now because now he's making less sense.
Very brave yourself.
He just said, he said, point at Coleman. Oh, you're going to get that drunk?
Merciless.
No, everyone was mad at him.
Please.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, nice.
He pointed a
Brave
Roman
tarnished.
candle point blank at his nephew who's a child.
Oh, that's right. I think I remember him telling me that story. And he's like, I had plenty of time to turn it around before it shot off.
But everyone got pissed off at
And
him.
everybody got mad at me, yeah. We've been there, we did that, we talked to the finger reader. We need to go there. We are on our way.
On a way.
Gonna do your favorite boss fight soon.
My favorite one?
The weird, creepy one.
He goes, I did have time. I feel like you probably didn't have time. You just thought you had time.
I got shot one time with a Roman candle. Well, not directly. It we were doing, it was me and my cousins, and we were playing with them as you're not supposed to, shooting them at one another and whatnot. It didn't hit me. It hit the ground actually and bounced up and hit the inside of my thigh and burnt my inner thigh real close to my giblets. It was not much fun. I still don't grow hair there. So, there's that. That happened.
My dad was holding a Roman candle and he was pointing it up, and one of the little sparks flew off and he caught it in his eye.
That's
it
always fun.
Singed his cornea pretty good. He had to go to a specialist and all that stuff. Ooh, kinky, says Johnson.
Yes, very kinky. Come here, dragon. Run him away. Let me get your feet.
So George R.R. Martin has watched oh gosh, what is it? Game of Thrones, but it's the prequel. With the Targaryens
Oh,
and
he
whatever.
died. Holy shit. I didn't think that could happen.
It killed you?
Yeah.
You weren't paying attention, Craig.
I wasn't. I was kind of distracted.
You've gotten
Got soft.
that soft. Flew too high.
Drink.
You want a drink?
I don't know. Yeah, can have a drink. Every time I
He
dialed.
said turn the game audio down.
Okay.
House of Dragons. There you go. Thank you, Coleman. See, that's why again you need to be here. But anyways, he watched it and he says it's phenomenal. So take that for what you want. Craig's messing with the audio right now. Hopefully that will fix it. Ooh, it sounds like our massage lady is next door. I might pick up on some of that.
Maybe you'll hear giving a happy ending. Alright. Is that game audio better? I mean, I'm not fighting a dragon right this second, so it's probably hard to tell.
He's leaving now.
What?
Coleman, quick. Is the audio better?
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah. Swinging my sword. I'm swinging my swords.
Just faint moaning, he says.
Good. That's what we want. Faint moaning.
That's what she said. Alright, Coleman. Goodbye again. Jimmy, are you there? Can you tell us? Is the audio okay?
We have to wait till the dragon fight, because that's it gets a little loud during those boss fights that kick in the epic
He said
music.
better.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I can see. You get a little bit more epic music play.
Yeah.
Man, Craig, has that been your first like real death on this?
Yeah, it's the first time I've died in this New Game Plus playthrough.
I don't even feel like that's even been one of your hardest bosses.
No, it's not. I just was fucking around. I got caught.
Jimmy said there wasn't anything wrong with it. The sound.
That seems about right.
Jimmy.
Oh, there we go. Ow. Okay. Cool. I got greedy. There we go. You ain't got shit on me, dragon. Do a little drink, just in case you breathe some more of that fire. Oh, this. No. We dodged those out here. Nope. What? Okay. Nope. Breath attack hurts a little bit.
So were you wanting Jimmy to like log in with you, or are you logging with him?
No, he doesn't have to. I just
want to make sure Jimmy caught that because he hasn't replied to it.
He is more than welcome to. If he wants somebody to play with him, I will co-op with him for sure. But he does not have to log in and do any of that if he doesn't want to.
He's not watching weird things with Kane tonight.
There we go.
See, there we are.
That's better.
That's the Craig we know and love.
Yeah. Hey, deaths happen in this game. It's just a part of it. Get this off the Burger King here. Have it your way.
Have it your way.
You know what? I realized. There we go. That's better. Fire up that great rune.
Oh. Jimmy says he's downloading it, so it's probably going to be a while. Probably not playing tonight.
That's fair.
I think we're going to try to do Sunday. Are you guys playing Sunday this weekend? Would that be possible for you to get on or no? How many Sundays have y'all missed now? Like 2 or 3 in a row. I bet they're playing this Sunday. Pathfinder.
The good thing too about co-op in this game is it levels me down to your level a little bit, so I don't come in super overpowered. I mean,
Oh, then what's the point?
I am a little overpowered, but not like super overpowered. It's fun to play with people in this game. That's the point.
Jimmy says they're hoping to play this Sunday. They've missed like a whole month now.
Yeah, that's fair.
The last time they all played, maybe when y'all played with us, because that's been about a month.
Yeah.
Because we played the first Sunday you were home.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't sure how long you were going to be with us.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Craig's looking for an assignment that is going to be
Possibly local.
local. Which if that happens, we might be able to get into some regular games.
We will see. Yeah.
Maybe.
Just depends on the schedule.
Yeah, there's a lot of what ifs still.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting a little too ahead of myself.
A little excited. A little excited.
A little excited. Well, gosh, man, I just Yeah, he goes, yeah, that was the last game we played other than the one at the office. Just miss D&D, like real good, deep diving, role playing, murdering everyone's family.
Right.
D&D.
So I was playing with a couple of buddies of mine. I was doing co-op of this game, and I was also just hanging out in a party and talking to them. Mm-hmm. And they made the reference that they felt like this game reminds them of a D&D game with just a really what was the word they used? Bloodthirsty DM, like a DM that just is really out to kill his players.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because
Do those guys play D&D?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, Jason and Mike both have played D&D. They compared.
To be honest with you, almost anything you watch, like any type of like video game, movie, book series, TV series, especially TV series, almost any of it plays out like a D&D campaign, or it can be converted into a D&D campaign. It's just crazy, because I guess it's just the adventure model, but it makes so much sense. Like, when you talk about like some of these people who I think are this generation's like big minds, behind a lot of like Jon Favreau. He's a huge D&D nerd.
Yeah.
And he puts together such wonderful stories. God, could you imagine sitting at his table?
That'd be awesome. Dude, I'd love to play at Joe Manganiello's table. Like, there's a lot of big name people there that have played D&D, and you're like, God, that would be amazing. Plus, he has a really cool room, cool setup for it. Mm-hmm. Down in his basement. Because Sophia, our guy, won't let him do it in the house.
I don't think that's it. I think he requested that. Because it was like a wine cellar, and he liked the way it looked or whatever.
Okay, maybe that's true.
Huh?
Okay, maybe that is true.
They seem pretty smitten with each other. I don't think she... Because he does not hide the fact that he's a nerd.
That's true. He's just so cool, though. Damn it. Quit eating me. There's so many of these guys. Okay. Full health. We're just going to run by the rest of them. Drink a little potion because I drained all my mana. Do I still have a Baldachin's Blessing? I do. I'll use that later. Stop it.
So guys, chat, I need some inspiration. I'm having to put together a private, I don't know, community game, request game. It's none of us, but it's a private game. It's a one-shot. Trying to be inspired, think of some ideas. Give me some ideas out there. been so one-shotted here lately. It's kind of hard, you know?
Yeah.
I have a hard time with one-shots. I either A, kill everybody.
Yeah. This is true.
Or B, it turns into a 3 or 5 shot. Hollywood monsters. Explain, Jimmy.
You've done that before.
Like, are you talking about, like, Frankenstein, or you mean, like, the people in Hollywood? The ones that are, you know, like how Tom Hanks is sacrificing babies or whatever.
Is that Tom Hanks?
I don't know. That's why we need Coleman here. He knows all those conspiracy theories.
That's true. What was the guy that was molesting everybody?
He said Jason, Freddy, or Myers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That might be kind of cool.
I meant the producer. What was his name?
Henry Weinstein.
Yeah, there you go. You talking about those kind of Hollywood monsters? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Oh, you're going to die. Oh, you're going to die.
yeah, I am. I thought I could just run onto it. You can't.
I watched, and this was actually done by Team 4-Star, who I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
They did a D&D campaign. It was done by Lanny Couture, who I think is my soulmate. Sorry, Craig.
That's okay. He's also mine. Actually, that's not true. I think Taka is more my soulmate.
Yeah, I could see that. Anyways, it was done from, and it wasn't an evil campaign, but it was done from the view, like the players were Freddy, Jason, and whatever.
It technically kind of was an evil campaign.
Well, I mean, it was, but I mean, it wasn't. There was still story, because sometimes when I think evil, I just feel like murder hobo-y, you know. But there was still story and structure to it.
Yeah.
So
it was done well.
It was, well, yeah. Everything. I think he's an amazing storyteller. Obviously.
He has his own D&D series that they stream on Twitch called Roll With Me. If you haven't checked it out, you should check it out because it's pretty incredible. It's great.
Check it on there and fangirl a little bit.
Yeah.
Freddy, Jason, Myers, they all become real and you hunt them down. That'd be kind of cool. I was kind of thinking also, I've been wanting to play with this idea for a while, but I don't know how to do it because I'm afraid it would be too main character-y. You come in not knowing who you are. I did it kind of with the guys on a one-shot. But you're either transported to a different dimension, you're transported to a different time, something along those lines.
Really? I missed it again?
Way to go,
What is
Craig.
happening?
And you died.
Gravity is my greatest enemy in this entire game, by the way.
Anyways, and throughout the one shot, you learn who you are through that. In this new world, you know, or this new universe or whatever it is. But that might be too much for a one shot. I don't know. Also, Jimmy, well, I like your idea. This party is very high fantasy.
That is true.
So.
Thought I had that.
Oh, you got 3 sacrificial twigs?
I do. I don't know why I have so many. Oh, it's because they're expendable. That's right. I was like, how do I have that many? But whenever you die, the twig is sacrificed and you don't lose your runes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I really don't die that much except to gravity, so I don't really ever use them. But
I don't know. We've seen you dying a lot tonight.
that is true. Mainly because it's gravity. Gravity's the nemesis.
Hunt for hippogriffs and bring them back to their owner. It's not bad. I probably should keep it. I think that my problem is I try to put too much into a one shot.
That's true.
And a lot of times the people that I play with too, they get a little.
We get roleplay heavy.
Yeah.
What can we? What? It's what we do. We're actors, Amber.
Actors.
Alright, fuck this guy. Okay, there we go. Problem solved.
We get sidetracked easily.
Also true.
That's true too.
Jump. There
I could
we
probably
go.
do better and like drive the storyline a little bit harder, but I feel like that's a little railroady, and I don't want to do that.
That's what a one-shot is.
Maybe that's why I'm not. One shots aren't for me. I don't know.
Yeah, one-shots you have to be a little more railroady. Because if you don't, that's how you end up with like us in the 5 shots or whatever. But one shot really needs to be like 1 combat encounter, maybe 2, and then like 2 or 3 social encounters, and then that's pretty much it. If you go
But
more,
what if you have a party that turns their social encounters into combat encounters?
well, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. That just is what it is. Ah, the Burger Kings.
Burger King
Dick.
could not have it your way.
He did not. This part sucks. We're just going to try to take him out quick. Nice. Got him. Oh, shit. Fucking. Take that, you jar, bastard. What? How are you not dead?
Oh, heck.
Bunch of spammers.
Jimmy says he's DMing a new game for Alex from Saturday.
Cool.
Her new husband and another couple. I'm going to do the Monster Hunters Guild.
I'm sorry. Husband?
Yeah, that's news to me too. I didn't know she got married. They got married.
Who'd she get married to? I thought she and that guy she was dating broke up.
Must be another guy.
Man, love happens fast.
I mean, you proposed to me in 4 months.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, we made it to a mini boss. I wouldn't call this guy a real boss. However, New Game Plus, he might be.
Jimmy says it was news to him too, and yep, it's some new guy. Well, exciting, Jimmy.
Dick.
I'm excited for you.
Dick.
Tomorrow, so as in Friday.
Okay, we'll get a little...
I might be hitting you up later about that. Are you doing it at your house? You doing it? Oh, Thursdays. Oh, tomorrow's Thursday. Gosh bless. Where am I? I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, he was a little tougher than I expected.
Did you die again, Craig?
No, I won.
Oh.
Glad to see you're paying attention. Oh, shit, we still need 30,000 more runes to level up. Jesus.
Have these other people played, or is Alex the only person who's played? You know, when I get old and I'm in a nursing home,
So like 2 or 3 more years.
probably, I'm just gonna play D&D every day. We're gonna have a D&D club
God,
and just play D&D every day.
Amazing. What?
Oh, Greg. You did not time that well.
I did not. That was bad. Didn't even have to dodge
You're like
that
Jimmy and play 15 games all the time. You're not quite that bad anymore, are you, Jimmy? You got pretty high there for a bit.
one. Moongrum. Hello, Moongrum. Goodbye, Moongrum. Oh, I messed it up. Yeah.
You know, it's just the two couples. Most are fairly new.
Okay.
It'll be fun. It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
well, that's cool.
New players, there's a lot of fun because they're like older players can be
They get a little too set in their ways sometimes.
well, yeah, or I don't know, cynical or not cynical. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. There's a word.
Like D&D has to be this way.
He goes, I play in one whole game now.
Nice.
But what was the max, Jimmy? Remind me. What was the max? Was it 15 or 12? I mean, it was pretty high up there. I remember I was shocked and envious when you told me.
What am I locked
like-
onto down there? What
Like,
was
how is that even possible? I want to do that.
Why are there so many angry people here?
And I tell you, so we played D&D with my kids.
That
and
is an experience.
That is an experience. It's a fun one, though. He was playing 4 in person, 12 online,
Jesus
text-based, and audio.
Jesus Christ.
Lord have
So much
mercy.
D&D. I mean, that's awesome, but that's
I mean,
a
yeah,
lot.
like I said, envious, but that's a lot. That's a lot to keep straight. That many different characters and, like, what's going on and stuff.
Yeah, how many characters?
Because
did you
sometimes, like when
repeat?
I am DMing, or DMing is a little bit different too, because you have multiple characters and multiple story, your storylines and stuff. But when I was DMing multiple games, it was getting kind of hard for me to like, okay, what game did this happen in, and or like, and it didn't help too that sometimes the players crossed over, too, so that was hard. But anyway, so we played a
okay,
game
I'm
with
here.
our kids, and it was fun. I thought it was fun. And then months later, and our daughter's 5.
Oh yeah.
I was like, hey, because she calls it game night, because that's what we call it. I was like, hey, you want to play game night? And I thought she wouldn't remember, like it would be a new character. She wouldn't remember anything. She remembered her character in detail. Like,
Yep.
and remembered what had happened in the game in detail. Like, better than I did.
And her animal companion that she had tamed the last
Yeah.
time she played.
Yeah, because she does everything opposite. Like,
Yeah.
if she comes into a den of spiders, she's not going to fight them. She's going to befriend all of them and make them her companions.
This fight, Amber. This is your favorite.
Oh, you know what, though? Ever since we learned more about the lore of this
Yeah.
game, I feel so sorry for this person, this woman. Like, because used to I just thought it was creepy. And it is. It's still very creepy. Like, creepy. But now, like, there's a lot of sadness. I feel so sorry.
I listened to a video today, more lore about this particular fight. And it's actually, he's talking about the song that they're singing while you're fighting them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's them talking about their lives. Because all these little things or whatever, they are just constantly being reborn from her little, that thing there. And I don't know. It was really, really cool. I can't remember it all because I was building a shelf while I did it. But
It's exciting.
but it was, it was really interesting. I want to say his name's Vidya on YouTube that does like the lore for all of like the Soulsborne type games and really goes in depth. And he even did some, he was like, I've changed my mind. He's like, I realized I was wrong about certain things in my first video I put out, so I took those things out. That one that we watched or whatever. He's like, so I clipped that out, so I didn't want other people, I didn't want to mislead people and things like that. And I don't know. I'm really impressed with him. I think he does amazing work, and how much he has to put into.
Yeah, because the lore is not easily attained
Get out of the way. Damn it.
in this. You know what I mean? They really make you dig for it.
Yeah.
Jimmy goes, I want to play a character like that. make friends with all the animals like Hagrid. That's actually a really good description of what she does. And it's funny because her brother wants to kill everything. He's a little murder hobo. He wants to kill everything, and she wants to save everything. And
I don't know what she's doing with those people.
Huh?
Sorry, I was watching her drag her children up to the ceiling, and she turns them into tombstones. And then I think it becomes an attack eventually. I don't know. This first phase of the... Oh, yep, it is. That's what just hit me. But it didn't do any damage because... Oh, because I heal from whenever things die, and it killed 3 people on its way to that, so it healed the damage instantly. Sorry. Continue. I'm talking about
that's cool. That's cool. I was just talking about our kids.
Alright, well, that was the first phase. This boss battle is beautiful, though. The second phase of this, I think, is gorgeous. But yeah, super sad. Even when I didn't know the lore, I still kind of felt bad at this point.
Oh, I felt bad too. I felt, before we knew.
Yeah.
I felt bad. Because and again, she's not overly aggressive towards you.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, you're just coming in there and
slaughtering,
fucking up her and her children. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like that first phase, like I hardly ever get hit or touched or hurt.
You're just slaughtering these.
Yeah, just slaughtering
kids.
these things, like crawling and slithering on the ground.
And then
I think Miyazaki, the guy that made this game, though, has got a little bit of a thing for feet, because there's a lot of feet pics. Like up close shots of feet.
Him and Quentin Tarantino.
Like, yeah, the way it transforms this boss fight from like a library to this lake with a full moon behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this fight can actually be kind of tough.
It wasn't super easy for you the first time. I remember that. Not like it is now. But yeah, I kind of felt bad too the first time because I was like, you're just coming in here but there's a lot of that in this. Like, you're just going into people's places where they're just living their lives.
Yeah.
And you're just fucking them up for no reason.
Oh shit, she's behind me. Yeah.
I mean, you got a reason, but I mean, and maybe that's part of it, when you talk about George R.R. Martin, other than like maybe Ned Stark, there's really no clear cut. Well, Jon Snow is pretty clear cut for some of it, but there's no like
good guy.
Everyone plays in gray.
Yeah,
various shades of gray, which if you know me, you know how much I love that. But it's not black and white. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And this is very much different shades of gray. And
now she's just talking to her kids.
It's just sad, man.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
Weird. And this is where you can come if you want to respec your character. So even after we've murdered all of them and done all this, she still does this for us.
If she still offers you.
Yeah, she's not hostile towards us or anything.
Right.
So you can rebirth, you can do cosmetics. We're pretty good where we're at. Okay, so we'll keep that on point. We need to make our way up this way.
No, you are true. You're true. There are definitely people who I would straight up say are evil in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, for sure.
They're straight up. Jimmy says the queen wasn't great. LOL. She was twisted and evil, manipulative. But I do see that with everyone else. No, I definitely think so.
Pretty much if they had the last name Lannister.
No,
Jamie was a piece of shit too.
No, Craig needs to read the book. I think that they didn't do Jamie as much service in the series, in the book. In the book, you become much more sympathetic with him.
I don't see how that's
and
possible.
Tyrion Lannister.
Okay, Tyrion Lannister is
oh, yeah.
It's not bad. He's the only good one out of the bunch.
I don't know. But Cersei, 100% evil.
Which is crazy. That actress, I loved her in 300. I thought she was such a badass.
Good. Yeah. Well, they tell stories of like whenever they were doing cons and stuff, like everyone else's table would be full of autographs and people would literally be skipping her. Like no one would come to her table. Even though, she's an amazing actress and has done amazing work.
Yeah.
But and I think she was just like, I take it as a compliment. I'm doing a good job. Doing my job well.
It's true. Yeah. That and the kid that played her son, everyone hated.
Joffrey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's quit acting because I don't think he could come back from that. Jimmy said no. Jamie did have his moments. I think his arc with Brienne really had a lot of redemption for him. And part of me wonders how much of what he did was really just a manipulation from Cersei and the rest of his family. But
I'm just saying, not a good dude. Just because he may not have done awful things all the time doesn't make him a great guy.
Well, I'm just saying, I think it means that he plays in the gray. It just,
Yeah.
or neutral.
Oh, shit.
Jimmy said he hated him so much, but I think he's talking about Joffrey at this point.
Oh, Joffrey. Yeah, he's the worst.
It's horrible when, the people as a collective celebrate the death of a child.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what happened. Because I don't remember how old he is in the book, but clearly he's being played in his teens. And he dies, and, doesn't hurt anybody's feelings.
Yeah,
he goes, yeah, Joffrey. He's talking about Joffrey.
Yeah, no one was sad about that.
No.
Not a
People
one.
were cheering. But yeah, and even if you look at, I'm gonna maybe this is a hot take. Now I love her, Arya.
Yeah,
amazing, badass, totally cool. But if you look at some of the stuff she does some bad things.
Yeah, it's true.
So she's definitely kind of there in the gray. And Craig's not gonna like this, but I kind of liken her a little bit to Jamie in the fact that all these horrible things she does for her family. That she.
I'm kind of okay with that. I kind of agree with that because
But her family we like her family. We don't like Jamie's family.
Yeah. Well, and to the point too is
Jimmy said he cheered.
She things were done to her family, and all the stuff she's doing now is in response to those
retaliation.
Things, is in retaliation to these things. Whereas Jamie pushed a kid out the window because he was fucking his sister.
But if you take the incest out of it, okay, that's the woman that he loves.
Yeah.
And he's doing something, even though it's horrible, and he shouldn't. I'm not in any way here as the beholder. We do not. We condone child abuse.
We condone. We do not condone child abuse.
We do not. Whatever. I'm sorry. We say no to child abuse.
See, she can't even say it without.
Sorry.
She condones child abuse. I don't.
Shut up, Craig.
Look, I get it. Some kids need to get hit. Whatever.
Some kids need to get beat their ass. But anyways, if we take out that it was his sister, if we take out that we hate Cersei, it's just the woman that he loved and he's doing what he had to protect her, I think it'd be a different, a different story. Because if you put yourself in his mindset of that. Now,
I feel like...
It's gross because it's his sister.
So here's the thing. The reason he's having to protect her is because it's his sister and he's fucking his sister. That's the reason that he has to push the child out of the window. If a child saw him having sex with the woman he loved, wouldn't be that big a deal, really. Like, he'd be like, oh,
well, no. Even if it wasn't his sister, she's still the queen. It still would be an affair. It still would be treason.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy said, he goes, right. If Jamie wasn't a Lancaster, you wouldn't have seen it that way. And he goes, but she was the queen. He couldn't be found out regardless. I'm not in any way saying that it was right at all. None of it. The screwing of the sister, the pushing the kid out the window, none of it was right. But if you
Hammer from Eyes of the Beholder condones incest. If you're fucking your sister, just know she's cool. She's all right with it.
Let's get into something weird since we're talking about incest.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You ready for this, Jimmy? You want to get into something weird with us?
Oh, here we go.
Right. That's what I'm trying to argue too, Jimmy. I think he's saying, I'm not saying that Jamie is a good guy. I'm just saying he wasn't totally evil like the queen. He was gray. Maybe darker shade of gray, but he was gray. Is what I feel like.
Okay. There's the bat lady singing.
And see, again, just minding their business.
Kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to kill him. Just moving on. Maybe him. He got too close to me.
So it varies on what state you're from. But most states, it's a criminal offense to date, marry, have intercourse with, your sibling, your parent, things like that, right? But there's this huge push now from certain communities because it's two consenting adults. Like, of course, if there's a child involved, of course it's wrong, period. But it's two consenting adults, and why would it matter? Thoughts, Craig. Thoughts.
I think it matters. I mean, maybe not an illegal... I don't know. Fuck it, yeah. You know what? Legally, sure, you should be able to fuck your sister. Go for it. I mean, it's still weird, and you probably shouldn't, but, it is what it is.
Aww. The puppy.
Yeah. He's the evil puppy. Oh, damn it. I keep fucking- What do we got in what does everybody else say?
Jimmy says, there's a reason why those laws are there. The royal families nearly wiped their entire family tree out with inbreeding. It caused medical and mental problems.
Well, that is true. I mean, you shouldn't probably have kids if you're going to be incestual, but, if you're doing that already, you're probably, not that smart to begin with, or just weird.
You're probably not that smart to begin with. I don't think it has anything to do with the intelligence level. I think it's a psychological thing.
Yeah. It's something. Who shot me? you? Let's try ski.
You know, whenever I was watching movies, like back in the day with my dad or whatever,
Uh-huh.
like old war movies or westerns or whatever, I was always more sad when like the horse died.
Well, yeah.
He goes, yeah, right. How do you explain to your child that you are their dad, uncle, and grandpa and half brother removed?
Yeah, it's a weird situation. Like there's an old timey song called "I'm My Own Grandpa."
Yeah.
I always felt like that was a really weird, just a weird thing.
And it does get kind of weird and creepy when you start looking into the history of the royal families and stuff in Europe and
Yeah.
how they did all that.
Yeah.
Johnson's back.
As a descendant from royalty, I understand.
Speaking of
this.
incest, Johnson's back.
Hey, there's the funny.
There's the funny. He goes, hey, Sunday night, what if we play observation duty or cooking companions? For the y'all who don't know, Johnson does not like this game.
I don't know if he doesn't like it.
He does not like
He
this
probably
game.
doesn't like it. He doesn't like that I'm good at it, I think is what it really was.
Craig, but you're good at everything.
I know. That's kind of the problem. See, as in talking with your brother, who finally got why I like Dark Souls after today. So, for anyone watching, Amber's brother, John, has been playing Dark Souls, the very first one, number 1. And he got to Anor Londo, which is the spot where most people who played Dark Souls 1 ended up quitting, because the difficulty level really kicks up. And he managed to finally clear the area and had this overwhelming just like sense of achievement. He's like, I finally get it. I see why you play these games. He's like, it's incredible. I'm like, yeah, that's what it's all about, is that sense of accomplishment when he finally beat some of these fuckers. And that's why Johnson doesn't like it, because he just gives up.
Johnson says I'm bored whenever we talked about him not liking the game. Jimmy says they literally inbred so much that they cause weird mental illnesses that no one had seen before or heard of at the time, plus weird blood disorders. Hemophilia, which is runs in inbreeding. And just, I mean, and then after that, it's just carried by the female. Period. Supposedly, that is in my family, but I don't know about. I don't believe nobody. I don't know about that.
Hemophilia?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't someone die from hemophilia?
That's what they. That's what they said it was. That's what they blamed it on. But it's never shown up ever again in the family. So I don't think it is. I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know. It was way before my time. But that's what they blamed it on, was hemophilia.
Okay.
And every single time one of my children were born, my mom made sure to tell the doctors that ran in our family.
It's true.
I was like... Johnson says, I don't play to be challenged, Craig. I play games to either have fun or have a good story. God of War, Lego Star Wars.
Both okay games. No doubt.
Hemophilia came from Queen Victoria, and that's which her children married into almost every other royal family. So that's why it was called the royal disease, because it was rampant in the royal families from that. And that one with the redheaded chick with robot animals.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Jimmy says, you don't play Legos for the story. No one does. They're literally exactly like the movies. But Johnson says, but they're fun.
This place is full of some of Amber's favorite monsters.
I love the monsters here. They're not creepy at all. Coleman, in Craig's new shelving system, there's literally like one whole shelf, well, half a shelf, devoted to all of your cheap rum.
Yeah, that's true.
He goes, and I like the movies. Oh, it's the hand one. I hate the hand one.
That hit me.
You say there's things about feet, but there's a lot of things about fingers and hands and
That's true. Everybody getting fingered up in
appendages. Lots of appendages, Craig.
there. Yeah.
Why is the rum gone? Hey, have y'all been following any of the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard trial stuff going on? Speaking of rum and it running out of rum. She does have to pay? Did they for sure do that? For some charity? I don't think he needs the money. I think he just needs to prove that he didn't do it.
Which I just don't see it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think he did. I don't think he did at all. I think she's crazy is what I think.
I agree.
And if anyone was the aggressor in the relationship, I think it was her. Jimmy says he hasn't followed it either, but he did see where she has to prove she gave it to a charity. So, well, good. Then I guess that means he won.
Well, good. Maybe that'll get his career back on track because he got canceled from a lot of things.
Well, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean. They canceled that.
Yeah.
He was in Fantastical Beasts. He got out of that. Has he really? I mean, because we were talking earlier. This has been 6 years since this has started. 6 years.
It's a long time.
Which means probably 2 of them, was pandemic issues, and that kind of delayed everything.
That's a long time to have people thinking you're a wife beater.
Well, it is, and God, because everyone turned on him, like the whole everybody. It was horrible, and then he got kicked out of all these movies. I don't think he's really worked on anything since. That comes to my mind.
No.
Coleman says Fantastical Beasts was probably for the best. He also says, Johnson also says, God, no, I haven't seen all of it. Johnny Depp doesn't watch his own movies. Something about being self-conscious. He is. He's extremely shy. He's self-conscious. You can watching like the little bit of the court thing that I did. You can tell that. I mean, he was uncomfortable just being put on the spot up on the stand. And he's also what have they also diagnosed him with? Like I know he has anxiety. He's bipolar. He has ADHD. He's we'll just say he's not neurodivergent, and like there's a lot of self-consciousness that can go along with growing up with those. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. And they also went into a lot of his childhood trauma. Apparently, he came from a home where the mother was violent and aggressive towards the father and towards the children. And
which would make sense why he married Amber Heard.
Right, because so therapists say that if you haven't healed from those traumas, you subconsciously try to recreate them. Oh, now they're talking about the Fantastic Beasts. I haven't seen the new one. Has it been good? Does anyone seen the new one? I think it's kind of strange that Dumbledore, aka Jude Law, dresses in a suit during Fantastical Beasts and looks all dapper and suave, and then we fast forward to Dumbledore wearing crazy robes.
And being a giant?
Being a giant. Dumbledore?
Isn't Dumbledore...
He's the main wizard at Hogwarts.
Oh, okay.
You're
okay.
thinking Hagrid.
Ah, okay. I don't know Harry Potter. I knew the name Dumbledore sounded familiar, and I was like, I thought it was the big giant dude who chained the dragon or whatever.
No, that's Hagrid.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then.
Jonathan says, fuck you, Craig.
And he's giant, Johnson.
You're a wizard, Larry.
You're a gizzard, Gary.
Okay, Johnson, you can make Craig play Lego Harry Potter so he can learn the lore. Says Jimmy.
Clearly, that's the only way.
That is the way.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way? I've tried for, I think, since me and Craig been together, so now almost 17. Well, 17 years if you include dating. 17 years. I've been trying to get Craig into Harry Potter, and he just won't do it. He's a Slytherin, if anyone wants to know.
I mean,
I might explain a lot.
Clearly.
Jimmy says we could just binge all the movies. He's not about... Oh, and we've watched some of the movies. He's just not into it.
I think I've watched all the movies.
Jimmy's a Slytherin, too.
Well, yeah, it's the best house. Clearly.
It's the only thing he knows. Slytherin is the best house. Jimmy, you're really a Slytherin? Johnson watched a couple movies. We watched the movies a couple weeks ago.
I always thought it was weird they had a girl named Henry.
A girl named Henry?
Yeah, the main chick.
Oh. Johnson's Hufflepuff. We know. I am a Hufflepuff. Porter is a Hufflepuff. I think the only person that can truly be friends with or care for a Slytherin is a Hufflepuff. Poke him in the butt. Gaddafi! Jimmy said he took the quiz. He's Slytherin.
There we go.
It's so funny because my family, especially my mom, they're all Harry Potter nerds. And, which most of my family is Gryffindor. I'm the only Hufflepuff. But when my mom realized I was a Hufflepuff, it's like the biggest disappointment of her life. I don't get that. Don't get it at all. So many good things. Ooh, there's something big.
Yeah.
When they first came out, she didn't like them because she thought they were magic and worshiped Satan. But then she decided she liked them. And now they're okay. For people who can't read the chat, Coleman goes, I thought your family burned books annually, Amber.
Well, yeah, that also happens.
Aww. I don't know how I feel about that. That there, Jimmy.
What do you say?
He goes, think how the Weasleys would have felt if Ron had been a Hufflepuff.
Very disappointed?
Yeah, very disappointed. Johnson. Yes, Johnson. They would have loved him just the same. All a capital letter.
I don't think they would, Johnson. If I know anything about the Wesleys, which I think I do.
Jimmy says no, they wouldn't have. Oh, man.
Okay, started that off good. Ow, tick. Tick.
They would have loved him like he was the redheaded stepchild. I don't know. I think Mrs. Weasley's maybe one of the best there are. She's pretty awesome. Yeah, let's talk about. We want to talk about being fucked up or whatever. I don't think Dumbledore is that good of a guy. I don't think that there's any because he knew what was going on when Harry was being raised by his aunt and uncle. I mean, he knew what was going on, and I don't think there is ever an excuse to. I mean, because I get wanting to keep him humble and all of that stuff that he talks about it. But there's no. I mean, he was being abused. He was literally. I mean, he was too small because he wasn't eating properly. He wasn't given nutrients properly, and they kept him underneath the stairs.
Well, yeah, their house was tiny. Where else were they going to put him?
Their other son had like 2 or 3 bedrooms.
Well, yeah, he was fat. He needed those.
There's a lot that I question in that. But I think if you're trying to keep... Because a lot of, like, when you first... Harry Potter kind of grows with you as a kid. The concepts and the relationships and all that become more complex as the books get older or, progress. And so I guess you're supposed to just take it at face value like you do a lot of fairy tales. That, he had like an evil stepmom, aka his aunt kind of thing. But I really do think listen, Dumbledore is extremely powerful, had lots of resources. There's no reason he needed to be put in an abusive home. Period. Johnson says the Weasleys are a bunch of mudblood lovers. They would have been fine. Jimmy goes, if Ron had been a Hufflepuff, they would have sent him to live with the uncle, and Harry would have moved in and would have knocked up Ginny over the summer. Jimmy. Johnson said, yeah, he's a piece of shit. Jimmy said he did it for his protection. Johnson said he did it to keep secrets, Amber. Jimmy said he was keeping the fact that Harry was alive hidden. Johnson said there are still secrets that J.K. Rowling hasn't told us yet. I don't know, guys. I'm just saying. That's my hot take, I guess, on it.
Hey, best run, bitch.
Craig already guessed that.
What's that?
Harry Potter is transgender.
Yeah. It's really Hillary Potter. Transgender, but I also think she's lesbian.
Jimmy says they hunted Death Eaters. If they Death Eaters would have known he was alive, they would have hunted him down. Dumbledore couldn't protect him all the time. Johnson, or Hermione is black, or that Dumbledore is gay. I think both of those things are well known, Johnson.
Yes, Henry is black, and Dumble is gay. Gumble? Bryant Gumble?
Dumbledore.
Gumblegore. Anime waifu.
I don't know how I feel about you saying that every time you see her.
Anime waifu. She's also just a doll. If you look closely, like her mouth's not moving, her hands are like sewn together. It's not even a real body, Amber. It's just a fake one.
That's what you like about it.
Maybe.
Jimmy says, I do struggle with the whole Peter Pettigrew was a rat all those years and nobody knew it. Yeah, what had Ron done in front of him? It's a bit weird when you think about it.
Yeah, Peter Pantagruel. Pantalones. Peter Pantalones.
Agreed. Johnson says Dumbledore has half of the fucking Auroras in the Order. Hell, he had the squib living down the street. If he cared that much, he would have made it work.
You know that's right, Randy.
Well, and there you are, Jimmy. That's the root of it. There wouldn't have been a story. The character has to have a tragic backstory.
Yeah.
If D&D has taught me anything, the character has to have a tragic backstory.
None of mine have tragic backstories.
Yours don't count, Craig.
That's not true. One of mine has tragic backstory. Proud.
It's because I helped write it for him.
No, you didn't. I'm not Johnson.
Hey, we're rated. Hey, guys, what's up?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Randy. I didn't mean to. I misclicked. I was excited about the raid. What's going on, everybody? Elden Rings. Woo! Who rated this, by the way?
Trinity.
Oh, sweet. That's Jimmy's.
Jimmy's son, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, Jimmy's son.
Jimmy's son.
Jimmy's son.
What's up, EG? It's an awkward view of
I'm
you.
fixing to say, your head is right in his crotch. Like right there.
Like he's not wearing pants. His taint is enormous.
Now we know why Craig plays this game all the time.
Yeah, all the taint shots. So veiny.
Some nutface. Yep. That's why Craig likes it.
Yeah, I think I already talked about that. Okay.
Lots of taint, lots of fingers, lots of feet.
All the fingers and feet. That's what
Not
it's
a
about.
lot of faces.
Here's this. All right, so this dude's voice doesn't match. So proper and British.
You told us that like 10
I know,
times.
it just bugs me. Also, my head is also right in his cod piece as well.
Yep. You're a perfect level. Johnson, I want to hear the wedding story next stream. What wedding story? His wedding story?
Whose wedding story?
I don't know. That's what I want to know. That's what Jimmy said. He goes, Johnson, I want to hear the wedding story next stream. He goes, I wouldn't know how it sounds, Johnson, had you turned your sound down so I couldn't hear it. Wendigo. Oh, the Wendigo story.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because Johnson had me turn the game volume down, and so now nobody can hear anything, huh? Can y'all hear the game, by the way, at all? Like when they're talking?
Can you hear the game, guys? Can you hear the games? What two swords are you running, and are you a samurai?
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I didn't start off samurai.
Not at all. They can't hear the story at all.
Damn it, Johnson.
No game audio.
Okay, I will turn it back up. I am running a Keen Uchigatana at plus 24 and the Hand of Melania at plus 10. I'm rocking Radagon's armor with Melania's helmet because I think it looks sick. So yeah, kind of a samurai, but I didn't start off that way. I think I started off a vagabond on this one. So...
Damn it, Johnson. Get fucked, Craig. Said Johnson.
You son of a bitch.
Get fucked.
Alright, I'm turning the goddamn audio back up. Because I turned it down because Johnson said it was too loud and he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just an ass. There you go.
Jimmy goes,
Can y'all hear now?
can you hear, guys? Let's get the voice, get this all worked out first.
If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you.
Yes, Jimmy says yes.
Okay, cool.
Against the wishes of my
Jimmy goes, Johnson, I did message Kane and tell him that you wanted a new nut pick, so be prepared. Trinity also said, nice. I play samurai with the katana and the Viking sword I can't remember the name of. I've heard a lot of people play samurai on this.
Yeah, samurai's cool. It's a good starting class. I actually just went vagabond because you start off with a 100% blocking shield. So
It's all about the blocking.
I was originally. Now I don't even need it. I'm like, fuck it. Who needs a shield? But I run Bloodhound Step on my katana, and then of course I've got the Waterfowl Dance because it's just so awesome. Super anime. Can I leave now? There we go.
Tanner, I bought... Oh, this is Jimmy to his son. I bought Elden Ring so we can play it later too.
Awesome.
Samurais are supposed to be the strongest form from what I've heard, and sheesh, what a combo.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's nice. So far, we haven't had a whole lot of deaths. Most of the deaths have come to gravity, so...
Well, you took me at my...
I'm stepping off something.
Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials.
I like this guy. He's so polite.
I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
I'm not gonna do it, though. I'll say I am, but I'm not gonna.
Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
Tanner goes, cool, I'm taking a break from streaming today, and I'll have to set up my Elgato?
That's what we're using to stream right now, our Elgato.
Oh, we're using our Elgato right now.
I love how much you know about what we do.
I know so much about what we do. I know everything.
Lord.
Listen, I'm the talent.
Oh, God.
Whatever, we all know that's Johnson.
Have I been to the village of Abanuric yet? I haven't, I don't think. No, shit. Okay. We'll go this way.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. He goes, the only reason anyone tunes in is for my commentary.
Oh, well, yeah, that is true.
That's exactly what he said, word by word.
It's so nice of you, Jimmy. Just padding that ego.
I appreciate it, Jimmy, because they destroy it every time I play D&D with them.
Nope. Need 240k rooms to level up. Okay, cool.
Jimmy goes, we can't all be min-maxers.
It's true. I am pretty min-maxed on this character a little bit. I haven't leveled any of my, like, faith, int, arcane. None of that's got anything into it. It's all vigor, endurance, and dexterity.
Vigor and endurance.
I actually tuned it down a little bit. Actually did a rebirth.
Jimmy goes, I see that. I just loaded my game, so gonna see how fast I die. LOL.
Well, good news is it starts you off with a boss right off the bat, so have fun with that. Which I was a fan of. I just didn't like the fact that you didn't get to retry it.
Is that necessary, Craig?
Yeah, fuck that crab.
Fuck crabs.
Fuck this crab.
Johnson left again. He didn't even say goodbye.
What a dick.
What a dick.
Nope, that crab gets to live. Stop being weird. It's dark in here.
Jimmy goes, I bet Kane sent him the pic. so he's busy
Why?
right now.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, he goes, or at least that's the story I'm going with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The best part of that is that Kane sent that without even knowing Johnson. Like, they
That's
hadn't even
true.
met in person.
I haven't a clue.
I don't want...
No secrets lie with me, not a one.
Yeah, like, all these people that live in this world
Mhm.
have horrible existences.
You're not
Yeah,
one
it's
of
true.
them.
Like, everyone is miserable.
Water.
This guy's just coughing with his mouth open. Haven't you heard of COVID before? You
COVID!
did?
COVID's gone, Craig.
That's true, it's over.
And Albinoric.
We have a war now. Well, we did.
Oh, that's a hard line, Jimmy. Jimmy said, I told Kane that if he ever gets that drunk and does that to me, then we will never play D&D again.
Wow. That's fair, though.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised that you haven't seen Kane's nuts at all at this point. I
That's
figured
true.
that y'all were at least on that level. Yeah, Russia cured COVID when they invaded Ukraine. That's what he said.
That's true.
Please give
And
it to
then
her.
the war ended when Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith. Okay, there it is. Little village. Somewhere. I found it the other day. I don't know where it's at.
But honestly, Jimmy, I mean, honestly, let's rap for a minute. Let's
oh,
get real.
Shit.
You have never seen Kane's nuts? I know Gary has.
Well, that's not surprising.
He goes, nope, I drew a hard line. I'm like the dad. I keep my boundaries. Besides,
They're so gingery.
Kane is trying to be Mike's what? I don't know what that word is.
I can't see it, so I don't know.
Dependa?
Dependent?
Dependa?
D-E.
P-E-N-D-A.
Uh-huh. Dependa. Yeah.
So dependent?
I don't know. Dependa. That's a. I don't know what that is.
Oh, a dependa is a person that marries a military person for benefits.
Oh, okay.
Well, that tells you how much we knew about that.
Well, we're not military, so it's fair.
My brother's pretty obsessed with the idea. He talks about that's the reason anybody wants him.
John?
Yeah, I don't know if that's true.
Well, they have to want him first?
Aw, oh, poor John.
He's not even here to get that burned. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you know, that's what they want to do. That's, you know, Chuck and Larry style.
Yeah. That was a good movie. Forgot about that movie. Adam Sandler, man. I like that dude.
Supposed to be a really good guy.
Nicest guy in Hollywood, they say.
Jimmy agrees that was a good movie. I really liked Grown Ups when it came out.
Yeah, that was a good movie, too.
Relate a lot to it.
Speaking of Chris Rock, he was in that movie.
He is in that. Him and Adam Sandler are friends.
Yeah.
He's in like everything. Once you're a friend with Adam Sandler, you're guaranteed work for life.
That's true.
Because he will make sure that you're in something.
all of his movies. Alright. I know there. I'm looking for a village of the Sleeping Wolf. 'Cause I need a
To be
pendant.
honest with you, ooh, hey! Everyone take notice. Someone very important has just joined chat.
Oh shit, who's here?
BW Boone 2.
Oh shit, what's going on, Billy?
Not much, Trinity. We didn't miss much.
Looking,
Craig is running around killing things.
I'm looking for a village. I can't remember where it's at. I'm looking for the village of the Sleeping Wolf.
He goes, suppose a wolf followed you in?
Yes.
Good Billy.
Dead parrot. Stop it. Just gotta let him know sometimes.
Where has your humanity gone, Craig? Where has it gone?
He was doing things. He needs.
Was he? It looked like he was just dying.
No, he was casting a spell. And
I don't know if I saw that.
Listen, if you don't slap their hands, they'll do it. It's annoying.
Slap their hands by, you mean by cutting off their head?
Well, I mean, it's a sword. I can only slap it so die, bitch. Okay.
Remember to help the Wookiee. Oh, man. Oh, that's going to bring back some traumatic memories. Any of y'all who've ever played KOTOR, which is, I think, one of the absolute best RPGs ever, period. There's this horrible scene that anyone with a heart would not be able to do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And Craig has no problem doing it because, quite in case, he...
Listen, I was role-playing. When you get into the character that you're an evil Sith Lord...
Sith... Jimmy, listen, I've already counted you out because you're a Slytherin, so I don't care. Jimmy goes Sith all the way.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do. I can't help it.
So much is making so much sense tonight about you, Jimmy.
Listen, those Mandalorians had their hunter's permits. They were allowed to be there. That Wookiee was just whining.
I've tried to go dark side in that game, and I cannot do that. And, and betraying Karth. I can't betray Karth. Like, at the end, like, how he's so disappointed. I can't do that. That breaks my heart.
Or when you get Zalbar to kill mission.
Oh, God, that too. Yeah, see, I can't do any of that. I could never be...
It's a great moment.
It's a great moment. She's horrible.
And then when Zalbar realizes what he's done and flips out, so you have to kill him too.
You know, this is true, Billy. This is very true. Billy goes, the list of things that Craig would do that no other living person would willingly do is pretty long.
You know what? It's hurtful, but true.
Truth hurts, Craig.
Yeah, sometimes.
Actually, I don't think it hurts you at all. I think you know this about yourself. True. You're at least self-aware about who you are.
Where is this damn village?
You probably killed it.
No, it's somewhere. I just don't remember where it's at. It's like right there. I don't know. I was trying to go a different way to the next area that opens up now from where we're going, but it looks like I'm just going to have to go the same way I go every time. Because I can't find it. Which is fine. It is what it is. I'm gonna avoid those lobsters though and their fucking sniper rifles.
Use the Dragon Balls, Billy says.
If only. How long have we been streaming for? Does anybody know? Okay.
For a bit. We've been streaming for a bit.
Okay. Very cool.
Jimmy says he's going Wretch.
Okay.
Plain base character.
Alright, nice. That is definitely the way to go. That's the naked character.
Oh, again, Jimmy. Makes sense. You know, I'm beginning to think that maybe Cain has been inspired by somebody.
I think all you get is a club. Is that right?
Jimmy says a little over 2 hours. Billy says 2. Oh shit. I know this word. I can't say it.
Elementary.
Thanks, Craig.
My dear Watson. Namekian?
2 Namekian seconds.
That seems right. Surely everybody gets that joke. Amber, do you get that joke?
Mm-hmm.
You do? You don't get that.
I get that joke. I get it all.
What does that joke mean, Amber?
What does it mean, Craig? Tell me what it means. You don't get that joke.
I do get that joke.
No, you don't.
So, in Dragon Ball Z, when they're fighting on the planet Namek, Frieza says he's going to destroy the planet. And then he doesn't because he's a little bitch.
We know this.
But he says that there are about 5 minutes left before the planet explodes.
Oh, and it takes like 10 million episodes?
Yeah, and it's like 60 episodes later before it finally does.
That's the longest, most... You know,
So
I think
then-
that's why I like Abridged so much better. Not only because it's funny, but I just don't have the patience, man.
You know, I tried to get Billy to watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged way back in the day, and he never did.
Oh, Billy, you're missing out. I really, I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah. And it just gets better and better as it goes on. Like, the production quality gets better. Everybody, like, the acting gets
Billy
better.
says Lord Frieza on Namek, and it takes 75 episodes.
Yeah, I knew it was pretty close to, like, 60, 75.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah. So the joke is Namekian time is much longer than our time.
Jimmy says, I need to watch Dragon Ball. Just never really got into it.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with the actual series. It's just way drawn out for me. And I'm going back to characters, not clear good or bad characters. Like,
Yeah, Jimmy, if you want to get into it, I would say,
Abridged.
yeah, go Abridged. Just get on YouTube, type in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and enjoy.
yeah, it really is. It's hilarious. It's really funny.
It'll run you through the first 2 major sagas of the, well, actually the first 3 major sagas of the show.
Billy says he's watched every episode on your couch.
That's not true. Of regular Dragon Ball Z?
And I watched every episode on Craig's couch. Maybe he's talking about the
that's
75 episodes. For
Oh, that's probably
Namekian
true.
time.
Yeah, we did. We watched a lot of, and I think it was pirated.
Like all of your stuff back then.
Yeah, like Japanese like CD-ROMs that we bought. We went in on it together, I believe, if I remember correctly. And it was just like somebody in Japan recorded it and then subtitled it, and I don't know how good the subtitles were actually, but yeah.
But like Goku, I can't stand. I don't think he's a good person.
No, he's not. He's an idiot man-child.
He really is. He really is.
It's gotten worse too.
Billy, we got some bits, Craig. 100 bits.
Billy, thank you for the bits, my friend.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. Far too kind.
If
Far
Johnson was here, I'd have him do something for that. I like the hero arc that Vegeta eventually goes on, where he just becomes a really good father
Yeah.
and man. I mean, he's still got his issues, but... And of course, I guess anyone compared to Goku looks incredible.
Well, yeah. Piccolo is the best dad in that whole show.
Oh, by far. Piccolo is where it's at.
I don't know. Gohan's a pretty good dad, too.
And I love Gohan. I like some of the later stuff I've seen a lot.
You've
You
watched
know.
a lot of Dragon Ball Super with me, too.
Yeah,
So.
and I enjoy that. Billy says, that was later. The first time we would watch pirated satellite was from across... Hang on.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yes. That was later. The first time we would watch pirated satellite was across from us on your big satellite dish.
Yeah, that's true. The one that had to like turn. Like the whole dish would turn, and
And it took up like half your yard.
Yeah.
Like those big satellite dishes.
Yeah. We were like one of the first people in the neighborhood to have one. It was ridiculous, and like there were hardly any good like. There's only a few satellites that actually had any channels or anything like that. But like you could just free scroll through the sky and pick up whatever you could pick up.
It's not like Dish or anything now.
Yeah, no, totally different. Ah, good times. Yeah, I think Dragon Ball Z's were like 275, 277 episodes, like the real series. It's long. It's real long.
Billy says, and one time we attacked it with swords when we were little in a Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
And Jimmy goes, my grandparents had one. We messed it up and turned into Playboy when we were like, turned it into, they must have
tuned into Playboy.
Playboy.
Yeah, that's always possible.
Tuned in. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry, I've had a couple twisted teas. Apologize. When we were like 12 and our mama was in the living room.
Nice.
And then Billy says, and Mike got pissed.
What?
Mike get pissed over something like that?
What else is This boss fight reminds me of the gaping maw from Dark Souls 1.
In quotes, he goes, y'all leave that damn dish alone.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Shit, that was a lot actually. Nope. So much for that guy. All right.
He goes, so we use BB guns the next time.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
little farts.
Yeah. Ah, did someone do it again?
They messed up the grace.
Oh no, it's just the interaction icon is over
We were
here.
snipers, says Billy.
Hell yeah. Take out a G.I. Joe at 25 yards, no problem. Used to set them up and knock them down.
Snipers, wrestlers.
That's true. There's still somewhere a video floating around of a really great wrestling performance put on by Billy and I where he nearly broke the nose. And I couldn't sell the getting hit in the back with a steel chair.
Billy says that you were the bad influence. I believe that, Billy. 100%.
I don't think I've ever denied that. That's
He goes, I did break your nose.
pretty close. Pretty close.
Sorry, by the way.
That's good. All right.
The apology you've been waiting for, Craig.
We've made it to a whole new area. I think we'll get to the Grace, and this might be where we call it for the night. Ah, someone tried to do it again. Bunch of dicks. Yeah, we tried. Alright, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us while we stream tonight. It's been good talking to everyone. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. We ran through 2 major bosses tonight. Again, we did the Raya Lucaria, and we did Carrion Manor. So, knocked all those out. Knocked a few side dungeons out as well. And next time, we'll knock out the Altus Plateau, where we're starting off now. And probably Mount Gelmir and Volcano Manor. So, anyways, guys, thank y'all so much.
We really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, it's
Thanks
been a
for
lot of
hanging out
fun.
tonight.
We'll catch y'all next time.
Bits again! Woohoo!
Oh, thank y'all so much for the bits. Y'all are amazing.
You are the MVPs.
Bye, guys.
Bye.